We separately disassemble the tail piece and the front piece. Then the approach for the outer and inner parts is the same. Then just sew one of the layers. Then we first sew the back center piece and the side piece together. Sew this side together. After sewing, fold this seam allowance toward the center. Fold it toward the center piece. Then press a top stitch on the front side. And that's it. Then do the same with the other piece. Sew this side together. Similarly, sew the front side piece and middle piece together. Sew the front, middle, and front side pieces on this side. After sewing, do the same on the other side. Guide it towards the middle piece. Sew the middle guiding piece, then press the seam allowance from the front. Then do the same with the side piece on the other side. Sew it together. After we finish this part, you can also do this here, which is to make a seam tack at the curved areas. Then you can also top stitch the seam allowance to ensure the curve is a bit smoother. After partially sewing the front and back pieces, align the shoulders together, then sew the shoulder area That's it. Then the outer fabric and lining are done the same way. After finishing it, we apply it. This is outer fabric. This is the lining fabric. This is the outer fabric. We align them face to face, face to face. Then take this collar, align this side. From here at the front, start to sew up to here. Then the sleeve from this side, start sewing up to here. Then sew here as well. Then sew here as well. Sew it together like this. Sleeve. Then sew these seam allowances. The movable parts, make clips on them. After making the cut and notch properly, it looks like this. Then we use the straight nose plier. Then over here, take this. You can also use other tools. Anyway, just take it, clamped it here, cleaned it out, the hard edge as well. Starting from the sleeve side, turn it to the front side after flipping it over. Then iron it flat. Then on our side, after ironing, it looks like this. Then I give it this side edge, this part of the side edge. Place it. Slide it to the side here. Place it. It's the lining fabric. Separate. Place the right sides. Place the right sides of the lining fabric side edges. Then sew the side edges on the other side. Do it the same way, separate left and right, and give it, sew it together, and that's it. That's it. Then the previous part is finished for now. For the hem, we need to press it inward with a crease. But because it has some stiffness, it's a bit difficult to fold. So here I will apply some sizing to it. Set the iron to the highest setting and on the top because it needs to be pleated. So it also needs to be powdered. Then I noticed that the upper part is near the front section. This part here is sticky. We need to start dusting it along this side. Then dust it all along the entire strip. Then we will slightly pull this part below. Pull it just a little bit. After pulling, this part it will fold inward. Then it becomes easier to iron and press the seam. That's just how it is. Then use the iron to press it. Then smooth it out with the iron. After pressing, let's start top stitching. Then make sure to press the seam allowance back. Then I press here by 25 millimeters, which works fine. After pressing it well, we also perform a tuck fold on the top. We perform a tuck fold. We tuck fold to this length, tuck fold to this section's length. After pulling it out, then we add the hem. Here, isn't the hem on both sides? Make this side a bit more even. Place them facing each other directly. Align and join with this side. Then note that there is a 5 millimeter seam allowance. Then align this within the seam allowance. Align with this seam line. I unpicked the seam for it. Then I started pulling this side. Then I started pulling this side. Then we pay attention to this fold. There's a center line position here. The center point at the back aligned with the center line. Then when we sew along the edge, we tidy up the pleat edges. This stitching is done within the seam allowance. It is not sewn within the seam allowance. Stitching is not on the inner seam line. Then there is an alignment shift here. I'll undo the stitching and bring it over. Then tidy up the thread ends. Then we carefully turn this side over. Pay attention to this part. This part is quite important. Then take this skirt, the skirt hem, just the hem part of the skirt, just like this side. Then tuck it inside. Just wrap it up like this. Then we start from here. Sew from this side, then sew to this end. I'll sew first. After placing it here, then tuck the skirt hem in. You must definitely tuck it in. Then sew continuously. Then when we are careful, we need to make sure the hem is inside. Just don't let it. That's how it was machined onto it. Then all of these on this side, the so-called seam alignment of the ally section and BL all have to align with it. Then measured up to this side. Then measure a bit further this way. Then measure up to this point. Then measure a bit further this way. Then measure a little bit higher here. Then flip the buckle. Then leave a section unmeasured. It serves as a fold-over button flap. We take this side of the skirt. Then we take the skirt and pull it over. Then, like this corner diagram, all can be connected to it. Like this sharp corner diagram, you can make a sharp notch with it like this. Then we take everything out from this side. Then take everything out from this side. This car has folding seats. Then we pull the side panel over from this side. Pull it over here. Then even corners like this can be covered. For this sharp corner, you can tap the corner notch like this. Then we pull everything out from this side. Then flip all of them to the front like this. Then like inside here, tidy up all these edges and corners. After flipping it over, it looks like this. Then we fold the facing inward along this seam. We smooth out the facing evenly. Then we start pressing it down. And then it's done. Go organize the messy stuff. First, we take out the collar. Then, fold the collar in half from the center. Then the line I drew beside it is the clean pink line. And this pink line has not been trimmed. That is, after finishing, trimming will be done. Then fold it in half. Then align with the pink line. Then trim the seam allowance on this side. Below, also trim along the seam allowance. Then turn it to the front side. everyone can do some steaming and pressing. Then press a top stitch along the edge. You can also choose a different option. After finishing the collar, let's take care of the sleeves. That part of the sleeve, turn the sewing machine's evidence setting to the maximum. Then we will stitch both the top and bottom of the sleeves. Be sure to pay attention to the sleeves. Make sure not to confuse the front and back. Next, we'll baste this part. Also, baste the seam allowances. We'll mark the center position below. Then we'll mark a point slightly below the center on this side as well. Make a mark at the bottom as well. Then I gather it. Gather both sides a little. Gather the hem here. Gather the hem here. After pulling it out, align it with it. Place them facing each other. Make sure the front pieces face each other. Don't get it reversed. I have made a small mark. Then align them face to face. Then pull it up. Then fold this crease. Just even it out. Next, the position of the end point we just marked. Just align everything with it. Remove the line that was just placed. Then let's also pull on this one above. fold the one above. Let's try to concentrate it a bit. Focus on the part slightly toward the middle. It's this part toward the middle. It's right near this part. Then we need to put this inside. Just align the wrong side to the wrong side. Then just align them like this. I directly secure it at the seam allowance. And then it looks like this. Then quickly stitch the other one. Let's get this done like this first, okay? After finishing the sleeves, set them aside, then align the shoulder parts facing each other and sew them together. After sewing and finishing the seams, take out the pleater, align it with the pleater opening, and then start basting. Then align this center point with the center point of the back piece. Then we attach the sleeves, making sure the front and back are correctly oriented. Align the sleeves precisely. Because there are pleats here, there is more fabric. When measuring the seam, straighten the pleats so they aren't pressed flat underneath. Then attach the other sleeve and perform edging on the twisted part here and the sleeve opening. After edging the sleeve and cuff here, fold the cuff lining inward 5 millimeters along the marked line. Then flip it over and fold outward along the same marked line. All right, this side is the inside and this side is the rusty outside. Now watch closely. First, fold down 5 millimeters from the front side, then fold it back up. After folding, follow the line on this side. At the sewing spot, apply a basting stitch. After folding the seam properly, I will insert it here and position it on the front side. That's it. Then handle the other side's placket in the same way. After finishing this side of the placket, we will assemble the whole garment. This is the front piece and this is the back piece. Align them. Fold the sleeve in half lengthwise with the right sides facing each other. Then sew along the underside of the sleeve and the armpit area. Let's do it this way. It must be able to streamline the combum here. We also pick up the beaten rain for some reason. The gathered stuff coming out. Oh, this new shoe is already better. This flat disregards. Then fold the seams on this side toward the sleeve side. Then sew it properly and finish with an overlock stitch. Then sew the other side's hem and side in the same way. After sewing the side, we handle the hem. The hem's facing here is also done in the same way. First, fold downwards with the front side facing up, folding your hand down once more towards the front side. After folding it well, we position it according to this location. At the crease line, we mark the seam. Then do the same on the other side. First, fold it downward, then fold it once again toward the front. Then top stitch it. Then overlock the hem. Then I didn't overlock this part. After securing the edge, then use the leaf to fold over this sharp corner. Do the same on the other side. Remember to secure the hem edge. After securing the edge, then fold the seam allowance inward. You can press it with an iron. Just pick any spot to start. Sew along the edge. For the hem, I sew at 7 millimeters. Then follow the position of this marked line. After the door curtain has been steamed follow the position of this marked line. Perform a locking stitch with it after pulling it upwards. Twist the seam so it faces downward, facing inward. Then I press the seam here. Press a visible line about 1 millimeter wide. Then do the same here, following this fold line. Then follow this marked line. Then sew along the hem. Then for this part of the top, then attach the buttons securely. The top part is now complete. Even if the buttons are for this one, both the outer and inner parts consist of 8 pieces each. After we have disassembled it, then first take out the outer parts. Sew the outer parts together, 2 pieces at a time. Then align their front sides facing each other. Then sew along this edge on one side. After finishing sewing one side, press it. Separate this seam into left and right parts. Then press the seam from the front. After pressing the seam, then trim this seam allowance. Then do the same for the other 6 pieces. Sew them together first, that is, sew them in pairs. Sew the 2 stitched pieces together. After sewing, split the seam to the left and right in the same way. Then we'll do some top stitching. Then the other part is sewn in the same way. After sewing the front part like this, that's exactly how it is. The inside part is stitched in the same way. Then stitch the 4 pieces as a group. Then the seam at the tail part. As for the tail part, just secure the seam allowance with the back front part. There's one more step than on the tail part. This is a step in the top stitching process. After sewing, then we take out and expose their surface part. Finally, press down to suture it. Sew directly from this end to the other end. Simply sew from this side to that side. After completing the suture, divide this seam equally into left and right sections. Then press the seam. Press directly from this side straight to the other end. Press the left and right separated parts. The inner part is the same, made up of 2 pieces. These last 4 pieces are grouped together. Then sew these 2 groups together in the same way. Also from this end to that end, from this side to that side. Then just pick any piece here. There is a section of the reverse edge that is not stitched. Then leave a section of the reverse edge unstitched. Then align their front sides facing each other. The inside and outside parts face
all
each
these
other
seam
frontally.
positions,
Align them all along this brim. Here we trim it all around. Then we clip the seam allowance around this circle. Make sure to handle the cuts carefully. Trim it with scissors. After trimming, then we give it, that is, from the reverse side of the beef just now, flip it over. You can also trim this side a bit. Then from the earlier reversed edge, flip this side out. After flipping it out, for this part, you can use long pins to sew it together. Then I just dragged a highlight, then just set it to relative. Then just draw a line on it. Everyone should use a long straight line. If you want it to be more detailed, use tailor's chalk to mark for stitching. You can choose to top stitch or not. Here you can choose to top stitch or not. If you decide to top stitch, sew a line all around the edge. Then just take your time and complete it carefully. Thank you.